Have you ever noticed how being broke is never just being broke? It's never calm. It's never neutral. It's loud, stressful, and expensive in ways no one warns you about. Let me start with the situation that's painfully familiar. You're already cutting it close. Bills are due. Then something small goes wrong. Your car, your phone, your health. Not a disaster, just a minor problem. The fix costs a few $100s, not thousands, not life-ending money, but you don't have it. So you delay, you ignore it, you hope it goes away. And that's where the trap snaps shut, because the small problem doesn't disappear. It grows, it breaks something else. It pulls time, energy, and more money out of your future. This isn't bad luck, it's math. There's a real measurable cost to not having cash when life happens, and that cost compounds fast. Most people are told the same story about money. If you're struggling, you must be undisciplined. If you were smarter, you'd save more. But that story ignores how the system actually works, because when you're broke, you don't just have less money, you pay more for everything. Cheap today is expensive tomorrow. When you can't afford quality, you're forced into replacements, repairs, fees, and penalties, again and again. This shows up in everyday life in absurd ways. Groceries, household items, transportation, banking, even your time. Take something boring like buying in bulk. If you have spare cash, you buy once and forget about it. If you don't, you pay higher prices every week just to survive. Your personal inflation rate becomes higher than everyone else's. Not because prices are different, but because you're locked out of efficiency. Now let's talk about banks, because this is where it gets ugly. The less money you have, the more the system punishes you for mistakes. One small overdraft can cost you more than a week of groceries. You borrow almost nothing and pay an absurd fee for it. That's not assistance, that's extraction. Money flows upward, disguised as policies and fees. And then there's the psychological side no one talks about. Constant money stress reduces your ability to think long-term. Survival mode hijacks your brain. So when people make bad decisions while broke, it's not stupidity, it's overload. Mental bandwidth is maxed out just staying afloat. Being broke taxes your mind before it taxes your wallet. Every decision feels urgent. Every mistake feels fatal. Now scale this up to big things like cars. Reliable options require upfront money. Risky options punish you with interest and breakdowns. You don't pay more because you chose wrong. You pay more because you had no margin for error. Housing works the same way. Without savings, you rent forever. You pay more monthly and build nothing long-term. Even your time becomes more expensive when you're poor. Long commutes, waiting, manual work that money could have solved. So yes, being broke is expensive. Not emotionally, not philosophically, mathematically. But here's the part. Most advice gets wrong. The solution isn't get rich fast. It's stop the bleeding first. The most powerful financial tool isn't investing, it's a buffer. A small amount of money that turns disasters into inconveniences. That first emergency fund changes the rules of the game. It lets you fix problems early. Buy once instead of twice. Say no to bad deals. From there, everything compounds in your favor. Less stress, better decisions, lower long-term costs. The system survives on you not understanding this. Late fees, convenience charges, disposable products. Once you see the math, you become dangerous to it. You stop being a good customer and start being your own CFO. So here's your takeaway. Audit your life for costs that exist only because you're short on cash. Fix those first. You don't escape the trap overnight. You escape it one smart decision at a time. If this video helped you see money differently, subscribe to the channel. We break down the traps no one explains and how to walk out of them.